Hello, my beautiful people, and welcome back to another Animal Logic commentary. Today, we are doing something fun. We are doing Animal Logic TikTok compilation volume 6. Yes, I count these as actual episodes. And the way I'm going to go about making the TikTok compilations for this commentary is that I'm just going to go into the makings of each individual TikTok and why I thought it would be fun to make. And I really enjoy making the TikToks. I think they're a lot of fun. Something different to do with the characters that I can't really do in a full episode. Like Big Bird tries to wake up Kermit because of the New Year's party they had. Oh, I love that fan gag. Like I love that fan gag so much. They keep using it over and over and over again. And some might say that I've used it too much, but me personally, I always think that it's hilarious to just throw a puppet in a fan and just watch it fly. And we got meta with it a couple times. I don't believe it's in the compilation, but we did make one TikTok where Kermit goes into a different type of fan, and he's like, "It's just not the same." All right, so this TikTok was made as a result of Puss in Boots: The Last Wish coming out and everyone loving it. I had just gotten that Shrek plush at a thrift store, and I thought it'd be funny to make this little TikTok, even though Shrek has yet to be introduced into the Animalogic canon. Uh, what do you guys think? Should I introduce Shrek into Animalogic? Should I make him a recurring character? Let me know down in the comments below. All right, so I basically this whole thing is just a parody of planned cinematic universes. I think this was around the same time James Gunn was revealing his plans for the DCU, and so we are just like, what is some of the most outlandish type of Shrek spin-off materials we can think of? Obviously, the first one that had to happen was Shrek 5. And then fucking Spelunky gets a spin-off. Kitty Softpaws gets a spin-off. So have a spin-off of a spin-off. So, you know, makes sense, you could say. And obviously, you could just, tell adaptations of the fairy tales with, the Shrek versions of those characters, which was kind of what Puss in Boots was like, but anyway. And we just listed one with a Sleepy Hollow adaptation because the Headless Horseman was in a Shrek movie, and I just had fun making this. And this kid has become a massive meme in the past year since this video came out. That you know what? like it's a funny bit. I can't. I love the Farquaad runner especially. We keep making a Farquaad runner, a Farquaad origin story, but it's never the Farquaad you'd expect. R.I.P. man, R.I.P. Of course, you gotta get Shrek 6. I believe the Blu-ray of that just came out. Oh fuck! Oh fuck! No! I forgot we did that. Oh, a lot of these TikToks, I mainly just make them in the moment, and I kind of forget what's actually in them. But I don't know, man. This one's my favorite one. I was actually in production of Into the Woods around this time, so this was on the brain. And I just thought this Photoshop was funny because obviously Shrek and Fiona are the baker, the baker's wife, but the rest of the characters from Into the Woods are also in the Shrek movies, so it just worked perfectly. I uploaded this TikTok by itself to the channel, and I don't know why, but it just got a lot of views. Like, probably over 4,000, something like that, but it's always the simplest. That Porkers one in particular definitely gave a lot of Vine vibes. If Animalogic was around in the days of Vine, that video we probably would have went really viral if I made it then. But hey, I'm happy with the views it has now. So I made a couple of these TikToks where the troll devil is just talking about general grapes he has with Christians and other shit like that. And a lot of it is based on my past experiences because I actually was raised Christian. I was raised a Pentecostal Christian. And, as I've gotten older, I've started thinking more and more for myself. I've been exposed to a lot more people, and just generally, a lot of the stuff that the Christian faith, like not necessarily the faith, just like the people who practice the faith, and in particular preachers and pastors and stuff like that, just generally stating, it feels like they're doing an agenda that's not really connected to the Bible. They're just like using the Bible to fuel these, just to like have an excuse to do the stuff they've already been doing. You know what I mean? I won't get too much into it here, but like, that shit's always been like, that shit's always been a part of me, whether I like it or not, and I would say it affects some of the stuff I write. Like, the upcoming movie definitely tackles that a little bit. But on a lighter note, we couldn't have Kermit do the filter so he can get in, because TikTok doesn't count puppets as people. So I had a film buff do it out of costume for some reason, and Kermit's basically gonna kill film buff if he doesn't get Kermit, but he keeps getting literally every other Muppet, and like Camilla shows up like 5 times, I think. No, it's either Camilla or Crazy Harry who shows up a lot. Or maybe it was Sam. I don't know. Like, one of the Muppets shows up, like, a lot. But Kermit never does. It's kind of like every time I go to the Disney store, I always see Marvel stuff, but never see Kermit. Hell. And then, of course, when Fozzie showed up, the video had to end. This one also got a lot of views when I uploaded it to YouTube. I don't know why, because it's a very short, very simple one. Maybe people are just nostalgic for the days of Vine. Who knows? Yeah, Kermit turned himself into a piranha plant. Alright, so this is a stitch of a TikTok made by the theater production company that I was doing Into the Woods for. That was their Milky White, and I made this narrative that Carol actually auditioned for that production of Into the Woods to play Milky White, but they didn't hire her because she was too hard to work with. And that production of Into the Woods was a whole other mess of story that I might make a whole story time video about in the future. If you guys are interested in that, and if you guys are interested in some more story times, let me know. Alright, we got Mario and Luigi lip syncing to the Super Mario Brothers Super Show rap theme song, because like that promotional video for the movie had just came out. Speaking of promotion for the movie, we got another one of that interview with the movie cast with Jack Black dressed as Bowser. And yeah, obviously we had to like have the characters lip sync it. So the sound on this TikTok, the original TikTok that I was duetting, got muted, and so now this video is muted. But hey, it's not muted on YouTube, awesome. Yeah, it was a fun one to make. It's just Kermit sitting in the chair lip syncing. Sometimes it's the simplest of TikToks that are the most fun to watch, and it's the most fun to make, Because if you kind of put like too much effort into your TikTok, like you're kind of ruining the charm of it in my eyes. Not to like bash on high production TikToks, but like I don't really get the like appeal creatively to put that much effort into something that's less than a minute. Like, just make a YouTube video at that point. And it's the same stance I have on like a long form TikToks, like over 3 minutes. So yeah, and whenever I see like something funny relating to analogic characters, I'm like, oh, okay, obviously I gotta make a TikTok about this. And yeah, this is an It's Keys live stream snippet that he was asking his audience to comment a horror movie, and so that he could do a freestyle version of it. And I typed it up, Animal Logic the Monster movie, and he said, "You want a monster movie? That's some Animal Logic." I think none of the people in that chat was aware of what Animal Logic the Monster movie is because it's not fucking out yet. But hey, I thought that was something neat and cool, and a neat little thing to end this compilation off with. And you know, I like the TikTok compilations. They always get really good views for the channel, and super. They're always great for when I need to pump out a video, an episode, but I just need more time to finish working on the one I was working, or I just don't have time to make an episode, and we're not officially on hiatus. And like this one in particular was released in August, where I was like super into high gear on Steam Timber, and I think this was last year was like the year where I released like a lot of these. Like this was like the third I released that year because I remember I needed time to work on the Smash Bros finale, I I released a compilation then, and I also didn't have a lot of time to make an episode because it was in the summer and I'm really busy in the summers. So I had to release one then. And again, with Steam Timber, I had released this then. So it was like three in 1 year. Which I usually try to just release one a year because I feel like if I release too many, the audience will just think I'm lazy. But I was truly just really busy those 3 times and just didn't have the time to release a proper episode because I was doing other shit, you know? But anyway, guys, that is it for this video. What do you guys think of Animal Logic TikTok Compilation Volume 6? Will there be a Volume 7? Yeah, when? I don't know. If anyway, let me know what type of videos you guys want to see me do commentaries to next, and what videos you want to see re-uploaded to this channel. And I'm thinking about doing it to the non-Animal Logic sketches and vlogs and songs that were on the Mr. Johnson channel before I just stopped doing those entirely and made this channel. If you guys want to see any of those older videos on here, please let me know. But until then, I will see you later. Bye!